It's like, how do I start this video? Do I just say, well, I'm unemployed? I mean, that might be the way to say it, and then it's kind of obvious. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's a little bit different, and I say that most of the time, but today, I'm unemployed. So what better place to tell you the story than to be in a Ferrari? So basically, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, the company I was working for basically was struggling to make pay. It was payday, and my pay had not been deposited. We then had contacted the kind of accounts team asking what was going on, and it was followed by a kind of email to the company as a whole, specifying that pay was coming, but it was going to be late, and that we should expect it by Friday. That was the Monday. So say this was the 7th, we were expecting the pay by the 10th/11th. The next day, went in, and they emailed again, company-wide, saying there were going to be redundancies. Not a good time, not what anyone wants, but understandably the company wasn't doing as well as it had been. You could see why. There wasn't work to be done, so it kind of all started to unravel in that respect. From that point, obviously, the redundancies then came. They let go of, I want to say, like 10 or 11 members of staff out of like 15 or 16. It's quite a lot of members of staff went, and well, I was one of those. So I was told that obviously I had to have 4 weeks notice due to my contract, but I didn't have to work those 4 weeks. I can look for employment elsewhere. So that's what I've been doing. Doing interviews, going through that process. But I've also been reflecting. Now there's an opportunity here, and I appreciate it's probably a long way off. YouTube could be that opportunity. So I've tried doing different things. Hopefully you'll see over the last month or so, the quality of videos has gone up. What I'm trying to do is make it more engaging by changing camera angles, slightly more editing, but keeping it kind of clean, slick. Maybe a little bit more like film-esque. I quite like the look of filtered with black bars, and that's what I've been trying to do. And with the time I've had, that's been something that I've been able to go into. Realistically, obviously, YouTube doesn't make me anything. I mean, to go into metrics, which a lot of people don't with YouTube. So I'm at about 1,244 subscribers as of filming this. This is Friday, I think it's May 2nd or 3rd. You know I'm unemployed because I don't know what the date is. Just going into a May bank holiday. And really, it's opened up the opportunity that, okay, 1,244 subscribers isn't a huge amount. And the watch hours that you need to meet for anyone that's never tried to go through that program or has even looked at it is actually you need to get 4,000 watch hours on your channel. Now, at first, I thought 1,000 subscribers was going to be the difficult metric. I was completely wrong. It's the other way around. The 1,000 subscribers is one metric, and it's something that I'm very proud of, that 1,000 people actually give a shit that I'm doing this, and I'm able to kind of show them on this journey. But realistically, the watch hours is where the difficulty comes. So you can upload a video, and say you have a video that does excessively well, that might only accrue you 200-300 watch hours, and when you need 4,000 to pull that out of your hat is a difficulty. So I'm just ticking along, trying to get to my 4,000 watch hours, because if I do so, it gives me the opportunity to justify YouTube a little bit more. The only time really I've spent money on YouTube is the Skoda Ralph that I bought from Auto Alex. Well, my intention with that car is to give it away. But obviously at the moment, now I've got no employment, I probably shouldn't, because I do need the money. So it opens up the realism of, well, say it gets to a point where I'm earning enough money from YouTube to justify it, I could do it more. So what I'm trying to say fundamentally is, I'm unemployed. It's gonna mean that a few things are gonna have to change, but hopefully for the better. More content for you, better quality content, and maybe even more content per week, which is something that I'd really love to get to. Number 2 is cars. Now, I will be the first person to tell you, far too much of my money is held up in assets. Most notably, one specific asset, my Ferrari 360. Gated manual, 74,000 miles, my absolute dream car. But as many of you will know, and as Auto Alex spoke about, I'm very much at a point where it was keep or quit. The main reason really was because of parts, but now the secondary reason is I'm unemployed. And the best way to get money out of a situation is to sell things. It's relatively the quickest, and well, it would give me the most opportunities to move forward. So yes, the Ferrari will be going. Hopefully then that basically bides me over until I'm able to find another job. I've had quite a few interviews. I've had about 4 interviews, one going to a second stage interview so far within the first 2 weeks. So obviously that's positive. And in the meantime, it means that if I free up the cash, I can spend more time making videos. Key difference being though, if I want to make more content and the Ferrari's gone, I will have to film with other people's cars, and I will also be bringing something to the channel. But that will probably be something like a 997 911 or maybe like a V8 Vantage, something around the 20 grand mark, which allows me to free up quite a lot of capital in my car and be able to do this with relatively little worries. Now, I appreciate it is a bit dumb spending most of my time doing YouTube, but I do really believe there's an opportunity here. And I think fundamentally, if you are trying to start a business, you have to put the capital in and the time, and maybe this is the opportunity. I genuinely believe things happen for a reason, and it must be for a reason that the channel is growing, and the fact that I even thought to start it has come at a similar time to redundancies. Now it gives me an opportunity to really have a go at this, really get involved, and hopefully make this something that, okay, won't replace the day job, but if it could give me some form of income each month, I'd be away. So that's kind of everything. That's all I wanted to cover off, was the fact that fundamentally I'm now unemployed, and this YouTube stuff is definitely going to take up quite a lot of my spare time. And well, yes, the Ferrari is going for sure. It's just how it goes that's still open up. You know, could it be something that I sell? Could it be something I raffle? Could it be something along those lines? I don't know. We will find out in the future. So that is everything. Please like, subscribe, follow the journey, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.